can see, I'm not in the shop today. This is the first time I've been away from my shop in so long. I've been full of anxiety because it's something different, guys. I'm not used to this. And I didn't even get to bring my lovely wife. That's different. That's different. I think there was like maybe 5 days in the last 18 years that we weren't together, because I was either on the road or she was over taking care of her mom or something to that nature. So this is a little different. But for the first stop today, we are going to head to Dayton, Ohio and visit our buddy Vic for a few minutes. Diecast Dream Customs. He made me a few stickers, and Adam from Grease Spot Garage made him a few stickers, and I'm gonna pick them up. So I'm gonna head this way, and I'll bring you back in a little bit. All right, guys, a little update here. I've never been to Diecast Dream Customs before, and hold on, I gotta answer this call. What was I talking about before? Oh yeah, I'm on my way to BRG. That's what it was. I don't remember what I said though. Oh my goodness, guys, this traffic is unreal today. Look at that. I'm only doing 71 mile an hour, 20 miles to the gallon. That ain't bad. But yeah, I'm on my way down there. Once I'm done with that, then I'll be heading over to Heart Notes of Life, which is my mom. Yeah, it's been years since I've been on the road. Now, I've been to mom's a few times and stuff like that, but I'm going to be on the road quite a bit this weekend. I ain't used to it. Alright guys, I'll bring you back in a little bit. And hopefully, well, I'm 32 miles from the Cincinnati line on a Friday afternoon. Well, it's just now noon, so yeah, about a half hour I'm going to be hitting Cincinnati rush hour. Yeah, great. Alright guys, I'll bring you back in a little bit. Welcome to Cincinnati. Hit your brakes. Yippee. Oh yeah, look at that traffic up there. We in it for the fun of it now. Alright guys, I just pulled out of Busted Radio Garage. That was a good time. Hung out a little longer than I thought we was going to, but he's rushing to get to his next appointment. That's good. We got time to hang out, and I enjoyed that. And now I am heading to Heart Notes of Life. Mom, I'm on my way. It's 44 degrees down here. I've got about an hour drive ahead of me. I'm gonna put the time lapse back on up there. If you guys haven't yet seen the live that I did coming down and hanging out and stuff like that, slide on over and hit that live. Pretty decent live, but hey, these roads are just as curvy. I like it. All right, guys, I'll bring you back in a little bit. Coming up on Florence, y'all. Man, that northbound traffic is sluggish. Told you we was coming up on Florence, y'all. guys, we just got off the interstate at our third stop. And this is going to conclude day one of our trip. I know some of you want me to go live while I'm at Mom's house. I don't know how she feels about that. We'll see, maybe. But I do have my premiere coming up at 8 o'clock, so yeah. If I'm not mistaken, there is a skyline over here. I thought, nope, wrong exit. Never mind. That's a nice horse trailer. Be cool to get one of them with the living quarters in the front, make it a car hauler. That would be an idea. Well, hopefully everybody's enjoying this video. Let me know in the comments if you are. I have a feeling there's going to be quite a bit more trips like this coming up. Like I said, last 8 years I've done nothing but work 6 to 7 days a week, and I need to enjoy life a little bit too, you know. Need to get out there and have a little fun once in a while. If you can't enjoy it, it's not worth doing, right? If all you do is work, even though I love what I do, sometimes you just need a little downtime. And I've noticed it's been building for a while. I've needed some downtime. I just wish my baby girl was here with me. Grant County Park. Guys, I'm tired. It's been a lot of driving. I got a lot more ahead of me. This video is far from being done. Got a lot more planned for this trip. Tanya don't care to ride in the vehicles. So, yeah. Now this September she's going to. I actually think she's kind of looking forward to it. That makes me happy. Homer's sliding around in the bed. He's slickery today. Alright guys, I'm gonna close out the video and yeah, I will catch up with you guys in the morning. Good morning, everybody. It is 3 o'clock in the morning. Day 2 of my trip. You guys are wondering my next stop. I am heading to Denton, North Carolina. Gonna go down to Never Done Projects, and they don't know it yet, but I'm not the only one. As far as I know, this has been a very well kept secret. Adam from Grease Spot Garage, heading down from Cleveland, Ohio. Grand Pedovic and me are all meeting up at Never Done Projects today. Jonathan Kirk has already been talking with Randy and them about coming down and helping on the Volvo. So we know they're going to be there today. Jonathan knows, but Randy does not know. So we are on day 2 of this YouTube travel channel. I would turn a dome light on, but apparently when I cleaned this truck before my trip, I must have turned a switch something, because my dome lights are not working. And I did not know that until I opened my doors. I don't know. But right now we are heading down 75. We're cruising at 72 mile an hour. And according to the GIPs, 7 hours and 18 minutes to go. I'm gonna get down the road and then I'm gonna stop and grab me some coffee, because you know my cup's empty. Hopefully you guys can see me. I don't know, I might be talking into the dark, but yeah, I woke up, I had my alarm set at 3:15, and I woke up at 2 o'clock. You know, it's just natural for me, roughly an hour ahead of my alarm. My alarm, it goes off once in a while, but most of the time I wake up long before my alarm goes off. Well, I'm going to turn you around here and let you watch a little bit, but chances are I'm not going to bring you back until it gets daylight, because I don't know how much you can see. how you guys doing? You hanging in there? It is 10 till 5. And I am getting ready to get off the exit here in Corbin, Kentucky. I'm going to get some gas, get me a cup of coffee. I've been driving, what, 2 hours now? I know this gas station. This is the exit we used to take to my in-laws' house before we moved them up north. Haven't been here in 7 years. Kind of wish Tanya was here. We'd make a detour and go by the old house. Oh, the roads ain't no better. Same as they always were. Okay. They added another lane here. Well, I'm gonna pull in here and fuel up for the first time on the trip since I left. We're still getting 19.4 miles to the gallon, even though we're down here in the mountains. So I'm pretty happy with that. All right, I'll bring you back after a bit. All right, guys, it's 5:05, 57 degrees. I've got 352 miles even under the belt, 19.4 miles to the gallon. I've got my first cup of Joe of the day and the breakfast of champions. I'm good to go. Let's see if we can't get some miles under our belt. Oh, here we go. Well, guys, we're on I-40. We just passed Sevierville here about 10-15 minutes ago. We are at the Dandridge exit. It's been a long time since I've been down in this area. 60 degrees. Wouldn't be seeing that up north right now. It's 20 till 7. I've almost got all my coffee drank. It's all good. I've got Sprite in the back. I've been kicking it around 80-85 mile an hour for the past hour. Traffic's decent. Roads are good now. As soon as I crossed into from Kentucky into Tennessee, oh man, I-75 was a wreck. I think I might need some new shocks after that one. But once I got closer to Knoxville, the roads cleared out pretty decent. I'm just here for the ride. Kicking it old school. I'm 85 miles from Asheville, North Carolina. And Bristol, I wonder how old Sliverito would do on the Bristol track. Be fun to find out. Hey now. I don't know what you're looking at here. How's that? Can you see good? Bristol, 1 mile. Asheville, 1 mile. I guess I gotta go the other way. Well, I guess I can't try the Sliverito out on the track. Dag nabbit. Right now I'm cruising about 84 mile an hour. Some of the traffic's trying to keep up with me, some of the traffic's leaving me in the dust. I'm just hanging in the middle here. Beautiful sunrise. About an hour into the trip, I started getting into some rain showers. Then it'd quit. Then it'd start raining. Got down close to Corbin, it quit raining. And it's looking like it's going to be a beautiful day today. Heading into the sunrise. Alright, 90's a little fast. Slow her down. There we go. One thing about this truck right here, you gotta use that cruise control. It is so easy to speed in this truck. I've got 238 miles to go. And we're gonna pop in on Randy and Randy. I think it's funny they don't know I'm coming. Everybody kept it a pretty good secret, I think. If they do know, they haven't let me know that they know. So, hopefully it's a surprise. Big Randy said he was needing some airbags for his semi. Woo, that's pretty out there. Look at that. Oh yeah. Well, there's fishermen out there. I remember what it was like to live down south. Not like in Ohio. You can't fish very much in Ohio. But back to what I was saying, Randy said he needed airbags for his semi. and I just happen to have 2 brand new airbags that I'm not gonna need. They were given to me, so I'm giving them to him. I got them in the bed of the truck. The Homer's still sleeping back there. He hasn't moved around much. I didn't feed Homer last night or this morning, so he might have starved to death. I don't know. I'm liking this area. Oh man, they had to go and ruin it by putting a McDonald's in there. I cannot eat McDonald's, guys. I tried to eat some a while back, ate a Big Mac. I cannot stomach it. Growing up, man, it was good, but I can't handle it no more. Mile marker 428. If I turned around, I'd have a 400-mile trip over to Derek's place. About 300-mile trip. Guys, I just wanted to give you a little update here. I'll bring you back shortly. We're getting close to where the hurricane washed out I-40. Told it opened back up last Saturday, but it don't look like it. I gotta turn that radio down. I wasn't even thinking about that. Yeah, right there's where it washed it out. Can't really see much from over here. Oh yeah, it's gone. I thought they said they had it all open back up. I guess that was fake news. One of them YouTube channels posted that it was back up. Lots of debris down in that river. They are out here working on it. Oh yeah, this area up here looks real interesting. Got a big section rebuilt already. Alright, I gotta answer that here. Yeah. I woke up at 2 o'clock. Yeah. And I thought, yeah, you know what? I ain't going back to sleep for an hour. So I got up, got ready, loaded the truck, and hit the road. You know where the hurricane come through and washed out I-40 down in Gatlinburg? That's where I'm at. I'm on that road right now. It's 2 lanes. Whoever posted that they got it all open back up, they was way off. Oh yeah, they're a long ways from getting it opened, it looks like. About a 10-mile stretch here. Yeah, half the mountain's gone. They got one section that looked like about a half a mile. It's rebuilt, but it's not opened up yet. Yeah, I stopped at our pilot station in Corbin. Got me some coffee and fueled up. It was good. It was good seeing Mom and Brent and the kids, and Rachel even come down for a little bit. Yeah. No. Man, them popo are crawling down here. Yeah. And I don't know, there are phone laws down here. you're fine. How'd it go last night? Awesome. Yeah, you gonna let it run around for a little bit? Yeah. Right. Hey, I'm crossing into North Carolina right now. Yeah. I am 209 miles from there. No, I got 3 hours and 20 minutes left. No, I've been on the road since 10 till 3. And I'm pretty impressed. My back ain't killing me. My left leg's starting to bother me, but I'll stop somewhere and walk it off for a little bit and get back in and go on. Right. I don't know where Adam's at, or Crown Vic, or Jonathan. I haven't heard from none of them yet this morning. Yeah, Adam said he was going to leave his house at 2 o'clock this morning. Yeah. And I guess he's coming down here today, and then he's going to beeline up to Philadelphia and go to no kill car shelter. Yeah. And then he's going to be there for a little bit, and then he's going to beeline back to the house so he can get on the road by what, 4:30 tomorrow or Monday. Yeah, he's putting a lot of miles on. I took one at about 2:15 this morning. I got up, went outside and smoked me a cigarette. Do I? Did I lose you? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me now? Nope, you can't. It went dead. Dag nabbit. In between these mountains. Man, there's a lot of damage down here. At least traffic's cruising nice. I mean, it's slow, but it's steady. People ain't being idiots. Back when I was a kid, this was 2 lanes back then too. And then they upped it. Oh man. Upped it to 4 lanes. Then the hurricane brought it back to 2 lanes. Got a little bit of road rage up ahead of us. That truck just tried to ram that little white car 2 or 3 times now. Got over beside him and acted like he was going to hit the side of him. Then he pulled around in front of him, jammed his brakes, and now he took off again. Guys, life's too precious to be idiots. Well, guys, I've been sitting here about 5 minutes. I called Tanya and let her know where I was. I can see them. They don't know I'm here yet. It looks like Jonathan's already there. So I'm gonna pull on up there. Alright, here we go. I guess Adam's about an hour and something behind me. Hey, what's this? I hear somebody needs some airbags around here.
I want you to know, I didn't know you were coming, but I got a pizza coming at 12 o'clock.
Do what?
I got a pizza coming at 12 o'clock. I didn't know you were coming, but by golly, I've already ordered it. You're going to get pizza.
That works. That works.
I'll get the next two. I'm John.
How you doing?
Yeah. Man, I
Good
can't
seeing
believe
you
this.
again.
I'm glad you made it.
Me too.
I'm glad you made it.
It's been a good trip.
Well, good. I saw you go through a tunnel on something the other day, or on the video.
Bridge, Green Bridge.
No, I saw him go through a tunnel on something. I said, wait a second.
On Instagram?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And I was just telling Jonathan while he went and checked on the part, I said, I figured it out. I said, but I'm not going to tell Daddy. He said, no, do not tell him. He said, do not tell him. I said, he's going to be in the floor excited.
Yeah.
So we ain't going to tell him nothing.
Well, I was trying to figure out what he was coming for. I would have never believed this. This got me blown away.
I was a little nervous because he said something about keeping me busy for 2 hours till 12 to do the live, and I'm like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do to keep me busy for 2 hours? Because there's not a lot out here. It takes me 2 hours.
Well, I pulled over right there. I was watching you guys.
Oh, really?
I had to call Tanya, let her know where I was.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sweet.
When you said those bags weren't gonna work, and then I was looking at the other bags hard on the video, I zoomed in on them and everything. I'm like, that ain't good.
That's what I said. In fact, just if I know it'll work, then I got the. Oh man. I guess that'll work. Was that air go in wrong? No?
Nope, I think that was your bottom mount.
Yeah. He'll
Then
know.
top-
I don't know.
Him.
Oh,
He'll know.
as far as I remember, the top just sets in a pocket.
Yeah, on
a
the one I
bracket.
took off is a bracket.
Yeah.
Which is, and the ones I put on, I drilled a hole. Which they're right there.
We'll drill more holes.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to with these. I think the bracket goes on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think now, like I said, he'll know.
I can't remember.
Like I said on the video, I'll be heading back your way with me. I'm in for a road trip.
He says, I wonder why Daryl wanted us to go live at 12. He said, that seems kind of weird. I said, just, you never know.
He said he was tied up till then.
I said, he's just wanting to watch the live. What you talking about, Dad? Oh, okay. We'll go live at 12 o'clock then.
It
Yeah.
didn't matter. I hadn't talked to nobody. He said he was going to be around 10. And I thought, well, we'll just go about 10. He didn't even know I said that. And
No,
when you said that, I'm like, well, okay.
I
mean, hey, I'm glad you want to watch.
Yeah, I was anticipating him being here at 7 or 8, like you said the first time. I'm like, I didn't go to bed till 3.
I don't know.
I got up at 2.
Nope, not for me, buddy.
I went to bed. By the time I got to sleep, it was about 10:30.
You want something to drink or?
Nah, I got Sprite in the truck.
I mean, we got Pepsi and a handful of Mountain Dew.
Homer ain't made a sound today. I think he died on the way down here.
Man, that tore me up when you pulled up there in that car. That noise of cricket. I've got a bunch of different ones on there, but I don't think I've seen his stuff.
Yeah.
Hellacious burnout.
And I went back and was watching that after you got off the live. I went back and was watching it. And I ended up, that's the reason I didn't get what I wanted done. I was sitting in the chair watching that TV.
Oh, hey, you sitting there doing nothing.
Yeah. That's a big problem having a TV.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I got a video coming out with him. He's right, we ain't got nothing done. He's sitting there watching cartoons.
Cartoons.
I'll cut that section out. I make it.
Yeah, I got it. I'll put it on one of mine if I have to.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll see.
Oh, man, this is what
I told you delivery get here about noon.
Well, I was looking for a big truck. I wasn't.
No, I ain't coming in UPS because you put them on their side.
Yeah,
you doing? You doing?
Well, what's going on? I'm here.
Fine.
Thank
you.
I hate
Hi.
to miss y'all
How you
last
doing?
week.
Good.
Everything power went on. I'm like, man, what's going on? He's like, you gotta listen to that higher power and keep on.
I'm Ray.
Like, yeah.
Nice to meet you.
So your car do good today then?
Okay.
Yeah, doing good.
Awesome.
You're the big grandson. I see you already a lot bigger than granddad.
I can't complain how big that Silverado is. I got 19.7 miles a gallon coming down here.
This is Pops. That's his son, Randy.
About almost, well, a little over 700
That's
miles, I believe.
I get real
Got him in a hurry. You got his wrong shoes on.
Yeah.
I got black spray paint.
They couldn't believe I pulled in. And Grand Pito Vic just pulled in. They're like, well, I have no idea who all's coming. Well, that's hilarious. And they got a nice place down here.
But I didn't realize this many people was coming. I might need to get two.
Daryl, this is my daughter, Kristen.
Hello.
Hi.
I think I talked to you on the phone.
She might have.
Probably. Yeah, you did. You called me about my mom.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, who is? I thought you were a scammer at first. Because I
Ever
get so many
since
scam calls.
Timu came around.
Bro, Timo all the way.
Oh man, I get so many
I'll shut
Timu
that off on
calls.
you. I'll shut that off for you. I'll show you how to shut that
Okay. Honestly, I haven't had one yet today.
off. No, I'll show you how to shut that off.
Cool.
I didn't even mean to send that to you.
That one looks so much different in person. I didn't realize it was lowered that much. Because I was thinking, I was like, man, the Rambies are giants. I'm standing beside that truck, and I'm going to be right here, my chin trying to look over there. Yeah, way cool.
Small block and LS.
Yeah, different frame stamps.
And they'll drop it down.
Well, that's what,
Yeah, that's actually what I was looking for.
Yeah.
The other
That's
frame
what
I
stamp.
couldn't remember the way I pulled it up
Yeah.
last time.
like I said, this is too high for it, so we're gonna have to do that.
Yeah, because basically that right there will come down.
When you said you was coming last week, we were gonna work on this Friday.
I know, I
And then
wondered.
we was gonna swap around, because what I was gonna try to do is
That's another
put it back up, take this off, and see if that would bolt down like you did on your Impala. But I'm
Yeah.
about sure it's
No,
too, it will be too much. It'll be too low fan.
I'll put the carburetor on mine.
Pedestals.
I'm gonna put
Yeah, get the other.
box
Yeah,
on
get
it.
the other frame stamps for this.
That's what I'm saying, you know, people change their.
I didn't know you could do
their
that
plan
until,
when you're coming and you don't come, it messes everything up.
them boys down in Georgia.
Get this thing all hooked up.
Yeah, you'll be good with that oil
Channel,
pan on
yeah.
there too.
You know what I'd do with this?
A lot of clearance.
What's that?
I would lift that motor up and I'd shave the top of that lower mount. I would shave that mount right here, leaving this, and then plate it, and that's gonna drop you down.
Which is about
Yeah.
For $50, you can get the frame stands that go for this.
Okay.
I was gonna say, yeah, for 50,
Yeah, it's
Oh,
almost not, like now, if you couldn't find the frame
Right.
stands, that
Oh,
would
it's
be.
only $50, but there they are there. For the
Yeah.
LS and small block, they drop 3 to
Way
72,
down.
I'm like,
$45.
I got a torch.
So you just bolt that
No.
in, and it drops it
Yeah.
right where
I'll
you
just
want.
make one real
Yeah,
quick.
that's a
I
good
didn't know that
price.
cheap.
if you would send that to Randy,
Okay.
one
I
of
didn't know
them.
that cheap. I was looking for the
Now-
other ones, and those pop up now. I'm like, all right, well.
Yeah, there's a lot of things you could do, but don't
Yeah.
get rid of these heads.
Now,
Oh, yeah,
it
it's
don't matter if
760.
you drop the motor down or not with that big blower sticking up
Oh,
off
I
of it.
know, right? Man, let me tell
if you
you.
put the right blower on it, you need it higher. The more exposed the blower is, the better it looks.
Right.
You gotta go backwards.
The only thing stopping me is knowledge of money.
Yeah.
And I'm short on both.
The money thing's even farther out.
Yeah.
Now you guys are gonna try to maintain the cruise control on it too, huh?
I would say, but I don't know what, I mean, I'm be honest with
Possible.
you. If we can pull out and drive it, that would be the start.
That's the exact same box that's on the blue mule.
It can be
See,
done.
we got 3 of these.
3 LS's?
We got one that we tore down because the motor, it was rod knocking.
Yeah.
So we got it tore down, and then we got the other one that's still in the Tahoe. And we can actually fire the Tahoe up and drive it. We put the wheels back on it.
Alright, so if you guys have got one with a rod knock, you obviously are gonna do machine work to it. Before you do machine work, let me know.
All right, I'm letting you know.
Because if you plan it out right, I can blow over to someone real quick. They've always got LS pistons on the rack.
Well, I will.
You can get 4. These are 395, 353s or 395.
3956, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. So I've seen 30 over pistons all the time. You can actually hog these out even more than that, but
Yeah, I see a lot of people
Oh,
that
you can
open
make
these
a
up
brutal.
and turn it into a 5.7.
Well, that's I'll tell Randy to talk to you because I know he's wanting to do it, and we was going to go ahead and do something with the block so that because it was like 3 or 4 weeks out, and I told him I said in 3 or 4 weeks we'll have the money to do whatever you got to do to the block, but he never sent it off. It's sitting there ready to go.
I
We
bet.
just never-
I bet if you drove it down to Brandon,
Well, that's what he's talking about. We're talking to Brandon.
get a good
I'm
deal on it.
missing something here.
What are we missing?
I'm missing my 396.
It's right beside that truck.
It's
that car. So
it's on the other side of your.
Oh,
I thought you was talking about the paint.
That thing right there, that is ooh, he better, I'd love to have that.
oh
My
man.
God, I'd love to have that. That is awesome. I had 3 72 Chevelles. I had 2 hardtops and I had a convertible. But they had the 307 on them. I wanted that. Actually, I wanted a 427, but you know how that's not
Yeah.
going to happen. So
I know where this one's at.
There was actually a 427 block on marketplaces recently. I think it was like $500, but man, it was rusty. I was like,
My neighbor her husband had, what was it, a 69 Camaro or something like that. Pulled the motor out, stripped it all down. It's been sitting in the garage disassembled for about 25 years.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah. She
Started looking at it.
she keeps saying her son wants it. Well, I've talked to her son. He just kind of laughs, you know. No, I'm serious. I want the 427.
I'll build something to put it
Right.
in. You know? Yeah. Those are torque monsters. Oh, my
Oh,
God.
yeah.
Yep.
You know, back in the
tire
day,
fire, when you, man.
well, that's
Oh,
how we
man.
used to do it. It wasn't RPM like we are with the LSs. And
Yeah.
all that. Back then, we made lots of torque and gear.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. Use the gear and the torque. Now you
I-
got to
I
rev it
can't-
back to the moon.
Yeah.
I can't wait to lay into 10 cents.
Well, that's another reason why I want the LS3.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's going to be scary.
That's another reason why I want a 6.2. I'm like, I don't want something I got to spend to the moon, but I want to have a lot of torque. Because going into Crown Vic, 4,200 pounds, same as the earlier Camaro, the 2010 11 Camaro, same weight, but
Yeah.
mine's also 3 miles long. So
This is the one I want to do the
Body
play
kit
around
costs
with
more
the
than we pay for
drift.
the
I want to get that bar that goes from here over.
Yeah.
And I think it looked good on that one and his.
Honestly, on some of
You
them
guys
tracks,
go
I think they
donuts,
require
donuts,
that.
You guys need that
Yeah.
anyway.
yeah,
I want to do a cage in mine because I do plan on. This is our first year in it, and I'm hoping next year's like that cricket car.
Yeah.
That's what I want. And I'm telling you, this right here has got me started.
Yeah.
But next year, yeah, next year.
Hey, Daryl said he knows what you can do with that one.
Yeah, I know
He should
Daryl
put it in
wants
the back
that
of
one.
his truck.
Daryl done come through here looking for a walk by.
I walked right past it and I'm hunting for it.
He's in here looking, I don't see it. I thought he was looking for the spray booth. I was going, it's right over there. We got to talk to you about your truck. We never got no farther in your truck.
No, I like the red on my stuff. And I'm kind of debating on whether I'm going to take this one from him because it's got red interior.
No, we both got one. This will be for the both of us.
Bullshit.
No.
Yep, spare car. But this one, I can't get the cooling fans to come on anything but just like a trickle. When we take off on it now, it spills gas out, so I got to drop
We
the
got to
tank.
put another tank in the rear.
And I got to
Take
figure
it
out why it's so hard to start. And it'll sit there and just backfire at idle, which tells me it's got a cam, it's got a head job to it, and it needs a tune.
And is it ODV 1 or 2?
One, because it's
So
95.
you're gonna have to do 2.
No.
Oh no!
Nope.
You should be able to jump it up to it at 2.
Yeah, because
couple
it's
of
a
swaps.
2 plug-in, but it's a one system. Like we talked about before
Right.
about just changing to a 96 computer.
Right.
I hadn't looked more into it, but there is people like it's like they say about the 5.3s and 4.8s. There's always a drunk redneck wrecking one.
Yeah.
Or no title, lost title, rusted out, selling for parts.
these are all over the damn.
They're all over the place.
marketplace. Down by me,
It's just
1,500.
finding one that they
No,
don't want.
I know we're all here, and I want everybody to stay. Well, we're gonna do it live.
I want to go find a slice of that
So
pizza.
I did bring my computer if you
And
want
give
to
me a
do.
slice.
About time.
Because what you're doing, this in the shop, Monday and Tuesday, we got this and I hope he's got it. I know which one I want to open first, but I'm going to wait until it's basically just everybody like his house or whatever. I'll open here. A long time ago. He sent us an email talking about YouTube channel. So much we ordered 100 well, we ordered 100 do 50 is like maximum. And that way we can get them. It just looks like they just put a piece of metal in and slap the little door. Well, y'all get your ammo when we figure out this and whatever. And then they come to that. Big and what business is not. And he's doing a die cast with Dad's and and he's talking about, like, I gave him all the measurements and everything except the height from this building. He's going to do a 3D model. I'm not giving him like the measurements of the room. That's going to be a little pricey because it's let me see you do this one in die cast. But just like I told the neighbors over here through the woods, I'm going to sell this. I'm going to get Brandon one of the books. Do it rock. I'm going to take it. Let me go on that road. I don't know that people. They don't care about me. But I take it Brandon down to live in the tree. I know we know him being our place. He's going to take care of us. I'd rather get down there. I don't know him. Well, hell, we didn't know anybody until we know. And I want to sit down one day and make a
there. I
And
did
do like the places where you don't need cars, and your stuff shows, that's how hard stuff, everybody's been orange black on the outside, but he only have 5 or 6 on there. I had a website 15 years ago. I usually do stuff like that.
Look how much it changed in 15 years.
He was texting about that the other night.
That's what really got me off to
Hey, you messed up.
Hey! Do not throw rocks! I took a lot of computer classes in high school. It feels like yesterday, but it wasn't. Well, I think it's every 1 year that so, computer standpoint, that's 75 years ago.
He's got one now. He won a new building.
It's all true.
I'm like, oh my God.
That computer up there, super fast. Yeah, that pizza's really good. It's creamy. She's out there.
Oh, okay.
California, but the pink,
It doesn't have anywhere to plug in a.
you turn it on, all these graphics.
There's a USB plug it in, plug it in
The
SD
States
card.
just nice.
That-
Beyond.
Everybody uses it. So they stop putting speakers in Adele's a singer.
Changed it up a little bit.
Adele's a singer.
Did you see
Wasn't
that
happy
guy
with
over there? Nice thing about aluminum, huh?
Yeah, it's like an eraser.
Yeah.
Scuff it back down, that's why you don't want to go so deep. Plus, if we scuffing it back down, it'll actually add maybe a little bit extra to it.
Yeah.
Especially when they hit them with a good paint. Because they're not going to paint it. They're going to leave it and wait until they get paint.
Yeah. Well, guys, I am heading out. This has been an amazing weekend. I enjoyed getting together with everybody that we talked to on the internet. I mean, this is a whole new world, talking with everybody like this and actually meeting up with them, and yeah, it's really cool. And those guys, they're all a bunch of great guys. Down to earth, real. I had a really good time down there. I don't know where I quit videoing. We was all talking and hanging out and having a good time, and yeah, Adam's still working on the intake. I guess he's gonna hit a hotel down here, and then I guess his aunt lives somewhere down here. He's gonna go to church with her tomorrow, and that's awesome. Yeah, Man, they are clearing the woods out down here now, let me tell you. I think I made a wrong turn back there, but it's still taking me the same way, I guess. I got 8-hour drive ahead of me, on top of the 7-hour drive I made this morning. Yeah, that's a lot of day. I think I got down here a little bit after 10 this morning. It's 5 o'clock now. It's gonna be a long night. Gonna be a long night. This video is only one of 2 of this trip. I have another GoPro going. I've caught all but maybe 10 minutes of this whole trip from Sydney, everywhere I went, down here, and it's recording again going back. That's all on time lapse. I'm hoping that'll be a good video. I don't know which one's going to come out first, but yeah. Now the one with time lapse, I'm gonna have to have some music. It's probably gonna be a long video, all in time lapse. Man, they got some curves, that's for sure. And there is cars everywhere sitting down here. Told them guys if I was down here more than a day or 2, I'd be out scouting. Ooh, that's pretty. A lake with a bunch of decks out over it. Yeah, I was going to try to avoid the toll road going up. I didn't hit a toll road coming down, but I'm going, instead of back to Kentucky, I'm going up to Ohio. With the toll road, it's the same amount of time as if I go back to Kentucky, within 20 minutes. Ooh, man, they got some pretty lakes down here. I put the one GPS to where avoid the toll road, and it said 8 hours and 49 minutes. I put my phone on GPS and it was taking me 7 hours and 30 minutes. I missed that call. Oh well, I'll call him back in a minute. I want to get where I can see freeway. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and hit the toll road. I'm hoping it's not like the Pennsylvania Turnpike.
At the stop sign, turn right.
Come across the Pennsylvania Turnpike and it cost me $170, and I'm like, what? They're individually owned, so that was the last time I took that turnpike. I always bypass it.
17 miles, continue straight.
17 miles. Yeah, I'm heading in the right direction now, northwest. Man, I really like this area down here. Yeah. I'm gonna have to stop and get me another pot of coffee. It's showing I should be home 1 a.m. with no stops. And I know I'm gonna have at least one stop. I've got a full tank, but I want to stop and get me a cup of coffee. Get me a cup of coffee and I should be good to go for another 12 hours. "16 miles, the road stops right here." Ooh, bump side. Yeah, there's a lot of great people around the YouTube community, and I enjoy hanging out with them. Yeehaw. I can see that intersection could get hairy at rush hour. Well, I'll bring you back in a little bit, maybe at the next stop. Well, guys, I've been on the road for a little while now. I got 6 hours and 31 minutes left. Let's see. 411 miles to go, and I don't know what state I'm in. I'm seeing mile markers saying 8 and 10. I don't know if I crossed into another state. I haven't seen a state sign, and I'm not too good at the geography kind of stuff. I'm thinking I'm in Virginia, maybe. But it is starting to get dark, and I don't know these roads, so I probably am not going to be doing a whole lot of filming like this, because I'm going to have to pay close attention with it being dark. You know, got to be safe once in a while. But I'm just going to keep on going. I'm doing pretty good. I'm still wide awake, and I'm going to go as far as I can. If I get to where I'm too tired, I'll pull off and sleep for a couple hours. But otherwise, I'm going to push right on through the night. I do know at some point I'll probably have to stop and get gas. It took just over a tank of gas to get down here, so I got 3/4 of a tank now. I should be good to go for quite a while. So I'll bring you back in a little bit. Well, guys, I've drove all the way through Virginia. I just crossed into West Virginia. And I'll tell you what, those roads are freaky at night. It's probably been 25 years since I've been in this area. And the last time I was in this area, it was daytime. Yeah. last time I was in this area, I swore I wouldn't come back this way. I forgot all about it. Best thing about coming this way at night, you can't see the drop-offs. You can catch a glimpse of it, but you're not seeing all of it. It's 7:51 p.m. now. The temperature's gone from mid-70s down to 40. I have 5 hours and 15 minutes left of my trip. $328 miles to go. I seriously doubt that I'm gonna go all the way home. I'd like to find a pilot station or something to that nature, sleep for a few hours and then head on up. But out here where I'm at, you don't see a whole lot of stuff that looks safe enough to sleep in a parking lot in. So I'm just going to continue to drive until I feel it's good enough to stop. See what happens at that point. Charleston, West Virginia, right there. I think I'm doing pretty good time. It's 9:23, and I've got 2 hours 229 miles. 3 hours 25 minutes left. I still haven't stopped and got fuel. $985 miles on this trip. Still averaging 19.5 miles to the gallon, even with the mountains. And let me tell you right now, some of the mountains were steep. I'm still using a 4-cylinder in this truck. Man, I don't know if I want to do that DOD delete. When I need that V8, it's there. I got just over a quarter tank still. And once I got off that mountain, I've been running between 65 and 70. Been doing really good. I'll bring you back when I find a gas station that I trust. Guys, I came to Charleston and got the sheets. First time I've ever gotten the sheets in Charleston or anywhere. Troy's got sheets. They're building one in Sydney. But this is the first time I've ever got the sheets. Alright guys, I had to stop. I was worn out. Slept for, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours now. I'm gonna get up, get my shoes on, and kick the last stretch into hiney. Alright. See if I can't get motivated. Well, I stopped at about 11 o'clock. And I thought, you know, I'm going to hit my alarm for 4:15. That'll give me about 5 hours. I'll feel pretty good. No. That's not the case. Stinking time change got me. My alarm went off and I looked at the truck clock and I'm like, I set that at 4:15. No. They changed the time on me. Great. I gotta tell you though, the front seat of a Silverado is not very comfortable to sleep in. You got a seat belt jabbing you in the side. And it's for short people. Not that I'm very tall, but I'm taller than that. I think I'm gonna go in here to the Loves and see if I can't grab me some coffee. I think I've got like 3 hours left, 2.5, something like that. I can't remember now, but I'm gonna kick it the last stretch home and see if I can enjoy my Sunday. Alright guys, I'll kick back with you in a little bit. I'll tell you, I really like truck stops. Gas station coffee usually is not very good. But Pilot, Travel Center, Loves, coffee seems to be pretty decent. I used to live at the truck stops, and I'm glad I don't have to do that stuff no more. I'm getting too old to be on the road all the time. But I'll tell you what, it's nice to step back and get some when you are on a trip. I went in, washed the face up a little bit, come out, got my coffee, went up to the register, had to wait on a couple people. They left. I set my coffee cup on the counter, grabbed my wallet. She said, refill? I said, yep. She said, you're good. I'm like, really? Thank you. Free coffee, guys. You can't beat that. So according to the gyps, I've got 2 hours and 27 minutes left of my trip. That's either gonna put it 6:30 in the morning or 7:30 in the morning when I get home. Because, you know, they can't leave things alone. They have to change the time on you. Man, my back is stiff this morning. That seatbelt getting me in the side kind of made me sleep, kind of pulled over and twisted. Yeah, I didn't like that much at all. Even though it's an hour earlier than what I had planned on getting up, I was kind of waking up anyways. It was starting to get a little chipply in the truck. That's alright. I'm ready to get home anyways. Oh man, that's some good stuff. Strong. Alright, I'll bring you back in a little bit. Guys, we are on the home stretch.
About 8 miles. Keep left toward Toledo.
We are in Dayton, Ohio. Miles to go. took a different way once I pulled out of Chillicothe. Normally it takes me north to Columbus and across. This time I just took 35 all the way to Dayton. It seemed like it took less time coming this way. Over I-70 75 interchange. I am ready to get home. Running through the armpit of Ohio, I'm keeping my speed down. I'm only running 78. There's a few places in North Carolina going across 40. Man, it was smooth sailing. I looked down a few times. I was doing 90 mile an hour. Coming back, not so much. Those mountains were something else. Guys, I'll bring you back when I get closer to Sydney.